Hey, what's up you guys? Really quick before I get into the actual video, I want to say that I'd like you to stick around to the end of the video where I'm going to announce a brand new upload schedule for my videos, including the future of StevenSings. So hopefully you just stay tuned to the end of the video, but for now, enjoy this episode of Is It Really That Bad? Starring The Wild. Hey, what's up you guys, and welcome back to the world. Today is the 6th episode of this cursed series, Is It Really That Bad? Returns today with episode 6. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Now, today's topic, well, first we start off with 2006. 2006, a year that came after 2005. A year where there were some spectacular movies, some good movies, like a sequel to a Pirates of the Caribbean movie, and High School Musical came out on Disney Channel. Some spectacular movies, but it was also a year of not so spectacular movies. And one of those not so spectacular movies is what we're going to be talking about today. Today we're going to be talking about Disney Pictures' The Wild, which was released on April 14th, 2006. Now, something different about this Disney film, it wasn't actually animated by Disney themselves. It was animated by a company called Core Feature Animation, and this movie is compared, like, some people, when they think of this movie, they think of Madagascar, which I will get to later in this video. But right now, I just want to give you a simple plot synopsis. So, basically, in the beginning of the movie, in the opening scene, you hear a voice, and that's Samson the lion telling his son about his adventures in Africa. The zoo closes and the animals are free to roam. Samson, Benny, Bridget, Larry, and Nigel compete in a turtle curling championship where Ryan is his friend, blah, 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 blah. And the lion he goes into a storage bin where he gets locked up, and he gets taken away, and basically they're doing everything in their power to try to get him back. Pretty innocent film concept. I mean, it's not like any movie did this before, right? Wrong. Now, the reason why this movie gets compared to Madagascar, and I will read this to you, Claudia Puig from USA Today suggested that The Wild was the most wildly derivative animated movie in ages. It borrows the theme from Finding Nemo, copies elements from The Lion King, and has a shockingly similar plot to Madagascar. Samson's rescue mission directly channels the father-son Sturm and Drang of both The Lion King and Finding Nemo, though absent the former's powerhouse dramatics or the latter's eye-popping visual splendor. Uninspired character animation and obnoxious banner aside, The Wild is ultimately done in by the persistent stench of been there, seen that. Ouch. Now, given that I've seen the movie only once, I just have to say, looking back at it, the animation in this movie is absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting, and I will tell you why. I think the main purpose was to make them look, I don't know, maybe kind of like lifelike, and they probably shouldn't have, because I mean, it wasn't a good time for Disney. Really wasn't. The 2000s were not good for Disney movie production. Disney Channel, yes, but Walt Disney Pictures, absolutely not. And also, can we just agree with the fact that Disney movies in the 2000s were just not good. And this added to the collection of being not so good because people were comparing this movie to Madagascar, and I can understand why. Even I don't remember too much of Madagascar, but I can understand why. Plus the animation in this movie, I didn't feel like this was a Disney movie. To be honest with you, I didn't feel like it was such a Disney movie. It was focused on comedy, which I guess, I mean, I didn't laugh at all, but I could see why kids could laugh at it, because there's some humor in there. I'm not going to elaborate, but there is some humor in this. Of course, I didn't laugh, but I mean, you get what I'm saying. But that being said, the animation was disgusting. I did not like the plot. Did not like the characters, actually. I really didn't. I didn't really like looking at the characters because it was just disgusting. It was just disgusting. Is it really that bad? Yes, it is. And, of course, you can't talk about something being really bad without looking at the Rotten Tomatoes score. So, let's take a look at the Rotten Tomatoes score and see what people who reviewed the movie, see what they had to think. Or see what they thought. Okay, so taking a look at the Rotten Tomatoes score, obviously this movie was not really loved. And with animation like that, it is not very hard to see why. 19% it has from critics and 36% from audiences. With a rehashed plot and unimpressive animation, there's nothing wild about the wild. Taking a look at some reviews. The animation here impresses more than the equally defunct Madagascar, but everything else smacks of an easy money-making exercise of such dumb-witted inanity. I think that's meant to say insanity. Even the youngest kids will see through it. The animation is exquisitely detailed down to the lion's individually moving whiskers, but when's the last time you enjoyed a cartoon for its realism? And obviously, I agree with this because, well, who wants a cartoon that makes it seem like it's real? Like, I mean, I know that animation has evolved over the past 13 years or 14 years, but I mean, who wants to look at a cartoon that's making it look like it's so real, right? As a movie that kids will enjoy for a few adult-oriented gags to keep parents from going completely insane with boredom, The Wild accomplishes its unambitious mission. Oh my god. Now, here's a fresh one. For all the rest of the film's unoriginality, The Wild moves along with solidly crafted wit. And the kids might be better off with a trip to a real zoo if they haven't had their fill of Madagascar yet. Gee whiz. Here are a couple of user submitted ones. Disney's way of trying to keep up with DreamWorks' Madagascar. This was a boring, terrible film. Help me clean up YouTube. Let's get one thing straight here. This isn't a bad animated film. Not really. It just has a huge misfortune of coming out after Madagascar. Oh my god, that is a long-ass review. Jeez. Okay, nope, I'm not reading the rest of that. Disney's way of... Oh yeah, this one I just read. And it's quite simply a ripoff of DreamWorks' Madagascar. Nothing is interesting, and the characters are not at all original, making this film one of the worst Disney films ever created. And I can't say I disagree. So if I ever had to choose between The Wild and Madagascar, and if you ever had to decide, go watch Madagascar, it's so much better than The Wild, I swear to God. Is it really that bad? Hell yes. Let me know in the comments if you've ever seen this movie before, and also if you'd like to go see this movie. It is on Disney Plus. Link in the description to go sign up for a 7-day free trial. And just for the record, I don't think you'll find this impressive at all. Just pointing that out there. I don't think you'll find this impressive. But if you want to go check out this movie, go check out Disney Plus. Link in the description. Now, before I get to the outro, I want to just say a couple things. You may have noticed that I have not been keeping up with a consistent upload schedule, and that is because, well, I just never have any good video ideas. But I'm trying something new, and I did that starting on Friday of last week, and I started something called StevenSings. It's where I basically go live for a couple minutes and sing a song for you. And the first one did really, really well. It has over 102 views. If you haven't seen that video, I put an end card at the end of this video in the outro. But that video did very, very well, and I'm so happy that it did very, very well. I have uploaded 3 StevenSings videos so far, each of them one day after the other. I think I'm going to try to do that, like, one day after I release a regular video. Like, today, either being Tuesday or Wednesday. If I release this on Wednesday, I'm going to try to make a StevenSings video the day after Wednesday. You get what I mean? But if I upload it today, Tuesday, I will try to make a StevenSings video on Wednesday. See what I said? See what I'm meaning? So every time I release a regular video, I'm going to try to make a StevenSings video the day after. So that's pretty much guaranteeing 2 videos a week. So what I'm thinking of is, I'm going to try to keep Is It Really That Bad? I'm going to maybe try to do weekly. Maybe I'll try doing that. But if it just doesn't work out, then I'll just keep it to every other week. I mean, it's working out so far, but I'm going to try to post another episode next week. So if you have a movie that you'd like me to review for Is It Really That Bad, let me know in the comments below, and I will do my best to make that happen. I have a couple movies that I really want to do. And also, if there are some other things you want me to review, like TV shows or bad products, let me know that too, because I don't want to keep this to just movies, because there's so many more bad things out in the world than just movies. And also, I want to try to do something new. I want to try to do some more vlog stuff. I wanted to do a day in my life video, but that just did not work out because there was a bunch of personal things that happened, and a lot of things that just made me not want to do it. But maybe I will do it again in the future. Maybe I will try it again. So just stay tuned to the channel. If you're not already subscribed, subscribe and punch the bell, because I make 2 videos every single week. Starting now, I'm going to start making at least 2 videos every single week. So if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel and punch the bell. New episode of Is It Really That Bad? I'm going to try to make one next week. Also, I'm going to try to make a vlog next week. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!